Okay, super. All right, so team, I don't know what we're going to call us. We're going to call us like Team Comeback Corona Strong and Vibrant. We need to find a name. So if anybody comes up with a good name, please share it. So today I'm going to chat to you about how are you preparing for the first day back at work. I don't know if anybody has visualized that day. Somebody in the chat said excited for the 17th of February. Yes, I think we all are. But have we sat down to visualize and think about what exactly am I going to do on that first day of work? Who am I going to see first? What am I going to say to them? I don't know. Have you thought about that? All right. So let me chat to you about some ideas with regards to how do we come back strong? Because this time, for those of you who missed Tuesday, we really focused on the fact that this time is not about sitting on your ass. It is not about chillaxing. Yes, okay, you can sleep in late and you can watch a little bit more Netflix. But we always complain about the commodity of time, which we now have a lot of. How are you choosing to spend that time? Okay, so point number one is stop feeling sorry for yourself. Okay, we're all in the same boat. And in fact, if we're feeling sorry for ourselves, I think we need to have a bit of a look and put a little bit of perspective on what countries like Italy and Spain are going through right now. So, my dad is 90 years old and he is Spanish and he lives in Spain. And of course, the biggest worry there is how many people are dying on a daily basis. But at the end of the day, if we're going to sit back and feel sorry for ourselves, there's absolutely, we're not going to get anywhere with that. Okay, so I want to show you a video clip. I want to share a video clip with you. Okay, have a look. Put your sound up. I'm sure you can all hear it.
Hey, you. So I guess you like laying on the ground. I guess you want to feel sorry for yourself. I guess you want the whole world to feel sorry.
Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't know what happened there now.
Sorry for you. You want to be in this pity party contest. So laying on your back is the best place to be. Let me tell you something about laying down. Everybody gets knocked down. No matter how tough you think you are, you're going to fall. And when you fall, sometimes you fall real hard. But that ground is a hard surface. And I'm going to tell you something. It ain't going to move because you're laying on it. So you need to rise up and you need to rise above it and you need to start moving. You need to be consistent and you need to be efficient. Most importantly, you need to be productive about your life. No matter what you got going on, we all got to go through those challenges. The challenges are designed for a reason. And everybody goes through different challenges. But what you going to do? You need to accept your challenge. You need to accept your struggles and you need to get up and you need to start moving and you need to move now. So get up off your butt, start moving, start grooving. And from the bottom of my heart, it's your boy, Coach Payne. And I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. Get it done. Hoo-yah.
Okay. All right. So something that we're all suffering from at the moment is called future shock. Okay. And I'm sure you can all relate or resonate to what this is. It's too much change happening to us in too short a period of time. And that puts people into a state of shock, whether we like it or whether we don't like it. Okay, so most of us, in fact, I'm sure all of us, are in this state right now, this future shock state, like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What am I going to do, right? So what we need to do is we need to look to the future as a mission, not as a challenge, okay? So a lot of us are speaking the words, oh my word, the future is going to be a challenge. Good golly, Miss Molly, have I got a challenge ahead of me? I'd like you to change the wording that you're using. And I'd like you to change my mission in the future, or the future is going to be a mission of the following. So what I'd like you all to do is to gather your troops, and your troops are your team. If you don't have a team in place yet, your troops is your family, okay? If you don't have family around, which you may not have around, our team is your troop, okay? That's what we're there to do. So we got to gather our troops, we got to team up, we got to stick together, and we've got to get our future mapped out, okay? And that mapping out starts with what I spoke about on Tuesday, is mapping out different scenarios. But today is not about the scenarios. Today is, what are we going to do to plan and lead up to day one of when we start working again. Okay. So I heard something the other day on this Henley business, the Henley business talks that I said to you all about, that is absolutely very interesting. And one of the ladies at this Henley thing said, we need to untrend, which I thought was a very interesting word. She said, we got to untrend to uptrend because everything is changing. And that made a lot of sense to me. And then I went and I looked up the word untrend. I thought, okay, what does untrend mean? And it means bespoke. In other words, Daniela, I'm in a meeting. Sorry, everybody. So untrend means non-conforming. In other words, don't follow the norm. Don't do what everybody else is doing. And make it, this word I love the most, called bespoke. Make it bespoke. Okay. So how do you do this? How you do this is by paying attention to the vision of your business. So what is your long-term vision? Okay. Your mission is what you're currently doing. Your vision is what you hope to and what you plan to do. This works in 3 stages. Okay. The first stage is called strategy. Whether you gather your troops and you all sit down and you go, right, this will be our strategy when we come back. Number 2 is the pace. Slow it down, okay? And now's the time to do that because the pace has forced us. We are forced to slow down now. We can't be everywhere, meeting everyone, thinking, looking, costing, quoting, all the rest of it, booking clients, looking at our stats and reviewing our revenue. And we can't do it now. So we are forced to slow down our pace. And because we are forced to slow down our pace, we are able to look at what can we do that is new. What can we do when we come back to serve the new marketplace? Okay, because the same way that we are thinking and talking like this, I promise you everybody else is as desperate as we are to get out there. They are. And by day 21, they're going to be a lot more desperate than they are now. Okay. Future fit your business. Okay, so there's one thing that I want to tell you is that right now is the time to be agile. And the word agile is complete opposite of fragile. Agile means can take a knock and a beating and can get right back up. It can adapt, it can fold, it can bend, it can do jumping jacks. That's what agility means, okay? So you need to take your business, take your brain, take your mindset, take your team, take your troops, and become agile. Adapt, do whatever it takes. And very importantly, is react quickly. Don't wait for the 17th to decide what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Absolutely flipping not. Okay, you're going to do it now. You're going to start that process right now. Okay? How do we start this process? Is we're going to start with communication. Now, I see communication being split into 3 different sectors, okay, or 3 different sections. Those sections are next week, okay, because the end of this week is almost over, okay? So next week for me is support messages only. Support messages only, okay? That means not selling messages. I think that if your messages next week start with selling already, the state of mind that people are in at the moment, I don't think they want to be sold to right now. I think everybody needs comfort. They need love. They need reassurance. Am I right? Are you not all feeling like that that's what you're needing right now? So if you're feeling like that, I bet you the last thing you want is for me to start messaging you my April promotions. I mean, for goodness sake. So I don't think you want to be sold to right now. You want to be comforted. You want to be given a plan. You want to say, okay, what do I do? What do I do? How do I go about this? So messages like thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. I just want to check in. How are you doing? How are you coping? Motivation and inspiration messages. Okay. I've put some examples here. Ladies, my Zoom is saying that I've got less than a minute. I've upgraded it and it doesn't seem to be recording my upgrade. So I'm hoping if it does cut us out, give me a minute to reboot it, but I'm hoping that it won't cut us out, okay? Because I've upgraded it and it's not showing my upgrade, and I'm trying to get Anna to help me with that, but I'm not sure what to do. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, if it cuts out, I will regroup back up. So here are some messages. I don't know if any of you have thought about this. Everybody's telling us